Whoop niggas ass so bad they get their special move. What it do? Pocket the gas off the Svet could do. My weapons rude, cut you but line, might spit all on your food. The only cabin we acknowledge is shrooms. The only savages around is my dudes. The only package we receive is the boom. Just play the push being torn. I know it's been June, but feel like Halloween. We on that skate team, do the thing. Y'all niggas know me, yo, it's steady, son. Why when niggas die, they need to go fund. No flexing when they on earth. Y'all niggas ain't got no funds. Niggas will shoot you with your own gun. That shit ain't no fun. And then watch this shit on the news. I used to know something. A lot of sass for the nigga in class. They used to make them laugh. Now we need the bag. Popping bitches like expensive tags. You ain't tell me you ain't got it, so we on your ass. Don't come to Richmond without a permit. You ain't got a pass. Sass for the nigga in class. They used to make them laugh. Now we need the bag. Popping bitches like expensive tags. You ain't tell me you ain't got it, so we on your ass. Don't come to Richmond without a permit. You ain't got a pass. Sass for the nigga in class. They used to make them laugh. Now we need the bag. Popping bitches like expensive tags. You ain't tell me you ain't got it, so we on your ass. Don't come to Richmond without a permit. You ain't got a pass. Sass for the nigga in class. They used to make them laugh. Now we need the bag. Popping bitches like expensive tags.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, episode 185 in your face, 85 live, 185 live. Yes, sir. What you just heard was Fly Anakin with Class Clown, and that was me. That was me. That was me. No, I'm joking. That was my daddy. No, for real. Like, ask my pops. He was a Class Clown. So, if you think I'm goofy, right. Anyway, my dad be listening too, yo. Before I even get into it, like, my daddy be listening. He be coming back around like, I see you on the Facebook. You was like, you know what? I think I said we'll give him a shout out this episode. So shouts out to my pops. I see you, man. I know you see me. When you see me, you see you, huh? Somewhere in there. So make sure you somewhere in there. Anyway, we got a special guest tonight. My girl Uni Verse. Straight out of Augusta, Georgia. Yeah, man, she fly, man. She a fly hip hop chick. So you know what I'm saying, be dope. Of course, I stole her. She was stolen from the Set the Bar mix show. Shouts out my man Oplex. Shouts out to my man Mo Mackey. So yeah, man. Just stealing guests. Just going to other shows and being like, yep. Oh, you got a girl from Memphis? DJ Bush? I get that. Oh, you guys got a lady from Augusta? Mo Mackey? I'll take that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyway. Speaking of stealing people from other shows, shouts out to One Dre Star, man. That's what the One Dre Star. Give my man's props, man. My man said, I hope you and the family are all safe and well. Have a great show, bro. Yeah, we straight, man. Hurricane missed us. Speaking of family, it's only one person that could be doing that. Ain't nobody else doing that right now. But one person. Right there. So y'all should already know. But yeah, man. Yo, as far as North Florida, Tallahassee, the hurricane actually missed us. We had some wind. Like, you know, just a little extra wind, but we was good. Actually, no, I take that back. Thank you, Dre Star, because actually, my mom and my sister, they were without lights for a couple of days. They're down in Orlando. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the prayers, bro. Everyone is safe. Everyone is well. So that is thankful. What is you doing, StreamYard? I didn't ask for that. Thank you. What's up, family? Facebook user that I can't see because StreamYard be hating. That's why I ain't go to my Enigma Sept page because the names don't show up. Great. You know what? Well, I'm about to get 5 off top. Let me handle something. But again, like I told you guys, we got Uni Verse coming at 30-minute mark. She's already in the green room getting ready. All white, looking holy. Looking holy. Looking godly. Speaking of godly, man, make sure I don't get fight, man. Make this announcement, boy. A boy. Okay, family. Oh, Miss Bailey in the building. She said, "That's me, Enigma." Hey, Dre Star. Yo, this is LaRonda. I be, you only post over the L, but I see your name on Facebook all the time. It's LaRonda. Call her name out, bro, so she don't think you tripping. Was it my man Dre Star came with the L Bailey? See, you know what it is, dog. My dog know what it is. And my man Oplex would say the chat room is on fire in fuego. Round of applause for the fire chat. No FDR. Oh. Yeah. I think I finally got my Oplex voice. Hold up. Oh, wait. Hey, she said I was the Facebook. I hope you was the laughing Facebook emoji. I don't need you. I don't need this. I don't, ma'am. I need this to be you right here, please. Get me. I already got in trouble. What was it? Friday, Sunday. I gotta make an announcement, man. Y'all get me away from my game. Oh, yeah, man. Almost got. It was almost divorce court for your boy. No Tia and Tamara. That's a horrible joke. No Tom Brady. Divorce season everywhere. Everybody's splitting up. Who else getting divorced? This is Tia and her man. I forgot buddy's name. Corey. That's what Corey. Tia and Corey. Tom Brady and Gazelle. Is it Gazelle? Gazelle. So I'm out of here. Yeah, I almost got divorced. So I took some photos Saturday. Shouts out to Shelby. Shelby's World. Her and Queen Candace holding it down. Freedom Train Radio. Shouts out to Freedom Train Radio. My man Joe, my man Pat. My cousin Pat. Cousin Pete. Anyway, so did the photo shoot and the subject, I'm not gonna name any names, but the subject of the photo shoot left their gloves. They had some black lace gloves. And so I went, I kept it because I didn't want to leave it in the studio and left it in the truck. Granted, it been in the truck like a whole day. We had been in the truck. Me and Fee had been in the truck the whole day, or that night rather. Never peeked it, but she got into the truck. I'm kind of flexing a little bit. Got into the truck last night. No, what was it? Sunday night. And gonna send me a picture like, who is this? Like, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it didn't help. It didn't help. She was already on one. It was Sunday. I know it was Sunday. Shout out to my man JC with the t-shirt for my birthday. I am an alumni, alumnus, whatever the proper male version of alumni is. Florida A&M University, rocking the cap. Matter of fact, happy birthday to my, hand claps. Round of applause for 135 years of caring with excellence. Yeah, we're doing that. Anyway, let me get to the story. So My man went to Hooters. He didn't take me to Hooters. I asked to go to Hooters because I know he like to go to Hooters. I'll put that on JC. He can say whatever he want. Anyway, went to Hooters. I was just thinking of something that had multiple TVs so we can watch football. Plus, I know he like going to Hooters. Anyway, so it didn't help that I just came from Hooters. And she got in the truck. And so her mind was already on that. Like she already know I was sitting there looking at some yams. So she saw the black gloves. She was like, oh, who the girls wear black gloves now? Like, I couldn't think of anything else. Anyway, like, what you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you hate when you watch movies and the movie could just end and the person just told the truth? Or not even just tell the truth. Just that one is one thing they have to say and they don't say it. And that's the reason why the movie goes. Because he just didn't say that one thing. It was like that. It was like all they do is be like, baby, it was from the photo shoot. Like, oh, no, who the girls don't wear black gloves? I don't know what you're talking about. Sent me a picture. What is this? Man, life of a photographer. Got to be more careful. I always quote my daddy with a good God of Zaniel. But to quote my mama is, you got to be more careful. Got to be more careful because mess around, find out. Anyway, no. We don't like the D word. Hey, yo, pause. Hey, yo, the D word. I don't like the D word. Y'all can like the D word. No, you're right. Dre Star get it. My man Dre Star get it. I gotta have Dre Star on here to co-host, even though I'm gonna get in trouble. Somebody wanted to co-host the show, and I was like, ah. Oh, my brother-in-law. This was my brother-in-law. I think my brother-in-law wanted to co-host the show, and I was like, nah. No, it wasn't him. It was his homie. All right, bro. No, what is it, Isaac? Tell old boy. He can come. Not you, Javon, but yeah, your homie. He's straight. Anyway, let me get to it. For those who don't know, if you're in the Tallahassee area, we have if you're in the Tallahassee area, VHS Thriller Showcase goes down October 29th. All right. The Very High Society is having Tallahassee Horror Nights, which is a VHS Thriller Showcase going down October 29th, Halloween weekend at 292 North Magnolia Drive in Tallahassee. There's 10 vendor spots available. Might not be a 10 right now because they go fast. The beast know what he's doing over there. 10 vendor spots available at $50 a piece. Let me see, 1 through 5 artist spots available. You get 1 song for $15, 2 songs for $25, 3 songs for $35 max. And so yeah, the vendor spots. Let's look at that. The vendor spots available $50. It's a VHS event, drink free. So you gotta be 21 plus. But it's a $10 entry. Again, Tallahassee Horror Nights by Very High Society going down October 29th. So I'm going to run this for the rest of the month, actually. I'm going to keep letting y'all know that's going down, man. Shouts out to the Beast and everybody over there, Very High Society, VHS. I drive by that building more often than not. I'm just going to pull up. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Anyway, divorce. You know, I really can't even say divorce. Divorce. Like it really, that word is one of the words that tripped me up to let people know how ironic it is that I do a podcast that I pull up on me. Pull up on me. I do podcasts, I do radio, that I rap, that I essentially work in the call center. Like I've said this before, if you listen to the podcast, like when I was a kid, I used to stutter. I took speech from pre-K, not even kindergarten, from pre-K to 5th grade because I can't talk. And now I'm like, I intentionally enunciate words. Like I couldn't say, what was the word? Catastrophe? Nah. Coincidence. It was a C word. I can't think of it now. I can think of it now. Not catastrophe. Was it catastrophe? It may be, because it's kind of hard for me to say it now. A coincidence. One of them, I couldn't say it for like the longest time. It took me a while. So it's wild that I do all of this. It's weird. It's weird energy. Pull up on man. You know what we got going on, man? We halfway through the first half of the show, and talked about Felicia about to divorce me over some lace gloves, Marilyn Monroe style. Happy birthday, Mr. President. That was too well. I think I was in tune. What is it? Okay, it was that. So I guess speaking of my wife, we can run that ad. It's not an ad, YouTube, because it's my wife. Hey, yo, I know, right? Kind of too sexy with that. Wait a minute. Daddy Biden. I mean, Daddy Brandon. That's what the liberals call. That's what the liberals call Joe Biden now. Daddy Brandon. So he flipped the "Let's Go Brandon" thing, and I was like, "Daddy Brandon, evil Brandon." Herschel Walker. Let me stop, because Uni Verse from Georgia, she may get triggered. Don't be talking about no Herschel Walker. Silly people, man. Republicans, y'all probably could have beat Warnock. It wouldn't have been that hard. I mean, still Georgia, but you gonna throw Herschel Walker out there? Just gave the Democrats a seat back. We appreciate it. Thank you. Oh man, jeez. Okay, let me get into that. This is not hip hop news, but screw it. I've been getting political for the past month and a half anyway. So yeah, if you haven't heard, so Herschel Walker and everything that has been happening to trip up his campaign, this really put a hot one out there. Just a hot, stinky. I got you, Dre Star. I got you. But if you oppose Dre Star, I may have some staunch Republicans out there. Kanye, we're gonna get into that too. But if you oppose Herschel Walker, this is actually good news. So apparently, there was evidence of an article from the Daily something. So not like it's NBC News, but apparently it had receipts, literal receipts of him paying for an abortion back in 2009. Of course, he's one of those like super conservative Republicans, not those physical conservative Republicans, but we all going to hell if you don't love America type. And so apparently, voting for him and being pro-life will cause a problem, especially if you're voting against his opponent, who's a whole man of the cloth. So, right. Dre Star is correct. I say correct, not correct. His own son called him out on Twitter. Yes, his son has disavowed. What's the word? Disowned. Not necessarily disowned, but like Dre Star said, called him out on Twitter. Oh, man. I swear I seen something that was just like, I so want to screw it. I'm going to cuss this episode anyway. I so want to shit on Democrats. But Republicans make it so hard. Hey, yo, to look at them and be like, what? Like, I really want to get on Nancy Pelosi, but Ted Cruz over here acting a fool. I'm gonna. You guys make it too easy. I see. Anyway, let's get into it, man. I don't got a dum. It might as well be a boo. So the BET Hip Hop Awards is tonight. The BET Hip Hop Awards airs tonight, right after this podcast is recorded live. So if you're ever so interested, you can go to BET and check out Armani Caesar and Armani White, Baby Tates, Big Boss Vet, Blue, Busta Rhymes, David Banner. Isn't this MC Light job to be naming all those people? David Banner, Dead Prez, D Trena Nanana. I don't know who it is. DJ Head, DJ Head, ESTG, 5EO Foreign, French Montana, Guap Dad 4000, Glorilla, fresh off the Cardi B co-sign with what was it, yesterday too? Tomorrow too. Whatever, my mind read that. It's tomorrow too. They got a video for it. And yes, Cardi B was beefing with JT of City Girls online. I was here for it. They petty. We all petty. Fat Joe, Have It for Mob D, Ice Cube, Jada Kiss, Jason Cash, oh my God, son, Joey Badass, Ken the Man, Lil Flip, Lil Kim, MLP, Method Man, Moneybag Yo, Neville, Heist, Nana Nori, OT The Real, Pusha T, Raekwon, Rayvon, Redman, Remy Ma, Ruben, Vincent, RZA, and Styles P. Yeah, so I'm running down. I ain't gonna run down all of these because I've spent way too much time talking about Herschel Walker. So I guess talk about some of the nominees. We got Best Hip Hop Video, ASAP Rocky with DMB, Baby Kim and Kendrick Lamar with Family Ties, City Girls featuring Usher with Good Love, Cardi B, Ye, and Lil Durk with Hot Shh, Bia and J. Cole with London, Future featuring Drake and Thames with Wait For You, and Drake featuring Future and Young Thug with Way Too Sexy. And honestly, I don't care who wins as long as it's not Drake, Future, and Young Thug with Way Too Sexy. That video is horrible, and the song is completely whack. Despite the fact that apparently Drake is has a top selling album physical sales at like 5 million. Trash. Dumpster fire. Anyway, nominee for Song of the Year is Lotto with Big Energy, Hit Kid and Glorilla with FNF Let's Go. Shouts out to Memphis. Jack Harlow with First Class. Oh man, man, screw y'all for judging me. Cardi B, Ye, and Lil Durk with Hot Shit. Kodak Black with Super Gremlin. Fuck that song. Future featuring Drake and Thames with Wait For You, and Drake featuring Future and Young Thug with another whack song. Lotto. I know his name sucks, but yeah, Big Energy is that's the song of the year. So it was the song of the summer. She got it. That's it. What are them categories you got? I don't know if you guys care. Impact Track, Best Breakthrough Hip Hop Artists. Kind of dope. Baby Kim, Blacks. I don't know. Doechii. Heard her name multiple times, but I haven't heard the music. 5EO, Foreign, Glorilla, Nardio, Wick, and Saucy Santana. I'm going with Glorilla. It's probably gonna be Glorilla night. Best Duo Group, Gang, Gang. Yeah, that's it. Best Live Performer, giving that to Doja Cat or maybe Kendrick Lamar. Lyricist of the Year, Baby Kim, Benny the Butcher, Drake, J. Cole, Jack Hart, Jay-Z, or Kendrick Lamar. Lyricist of the Year, J. Cole. Hip Hop Artist of the Hip Hop Album of the Year, Lotto with 777, Drake with Certified Lover Boy, Ye with Donda. What's it, Donda 2? That one part 2. Did he ever drop them? Anyway, we're gonna get into that little fuckboy soon. Future, I Never Liked You. Pusha T was Almost Dry. Nas, King Disease 2, and Kendrick Lamar, Mr. Morale, and the Big Steppers. King Disease 2. Got Hustler of the Year, Best Hip Hop Platform. This one. DJ of the Year, Producer of the Year, Video Director of the Year. Who cares? Tweet 16, Best Verse, Best Featured Verse. J. Cole, of course, on It's like what? They didn't even give J. Cole the nominee for the Benny the Butcher verse. What the Best International Flow, and that's it. If you guys care. If you got How can you have a Sweet 16 nominee and don't have that verse? That's potentially, you can't even add Jay-Z's little verse on like whatever. What was that? The God Did joint? Because it wasn't 16 bars. So you can't add that. Not J. Cole? Come on, bro. And I get it. We're not even considering underground stuff. Don't even trip. We know what BET is about. Don't even trip. What we got, man? I'm tripping. I gave y'all the ad. I even talked about Cardi B. Rick Ross is building a museum for his 200 cars as he plans to buy 100 more. So, while the South of Florida, Fort Myers is underwater or was underwater, he's building museums in Georgia. Thanks, Rick Ross, Mr. Florida. We appreciate that. Yeah, no. I'm joking. That man can do what he wants to with his money. But priorities, man. It's people that's going through, especially over in Fort Myers. Felicia sent me a video of like a street just getting flooded. I mean, it went from a regular Florida street, peaceful and calm, to Noah's Ark, like for real. So, granted, I've never had to face anything like that all the years I've lived in Florida, but man, that was crazy to see. Speaking of crazy, no, not that. Speaking of crazy, we gonna get into it, man. Kanye, White Lives Matter. Candace, what's the girl name? Candace Owens in Paris. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I don't care. Anyway, next topic. Kanye. I had a whole think piece about this, and then I just totally forgot. That's why you type things out, children. Type out your thoughts. Don't type to your thoughts, especially if you're married. But type them out so you don't forget them. I know what it was. I can't even say it because I've wasted too much time. Look, man, it's not even racism, if that makes sense. Now, if you guys have been following me for the past 3 years, 4 years, I've been doing the podcast. At least a couple of years ago, I had a episode where I went into quote unquote Trump land, just to try to get in the minds of those who support Trump or Trumpetese, Trump lights, whatever the case may be. And what I learned was that they're not just a bunch of like racist rednecks. It's not that. The really core of all of it is they hate Democrats. Like they hate Democrats more than Nazis. They hate Democrats more than the Russians or the Chinese, which sounds horrible and sounds racist. They hate Democrats more than anybody involved in 9/11. I'm pretty sure they hate Democrats more than they hate like Bin Laden or the ghost of Bin Laden. If he hasn't been unalive, if that was all a hoax, they probably believe it is a hoax. Anyway, like there's this really intense hate for a whole political party, right? And anything that's affiliated with the Democrats, like they just despise, like utterly despise. Like if there was a red button that they could push to send nukes to every household that was remotely Democrat, they would do it. That's what it is. Like it's sick. It's like I think it's worse than like the Civil War, because at least it was like, yo, y'all playing with our money with this slavery thing. It's just memes and gags, and we just own it to the libs. Let's go, Brandon. Like it's weird, bro. It's merchandising. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no real purpose, not real, like real agenda. Like I said, at least with slavery, when the country was split with slavery, it was like, all right, we need slavery so the South can continue to hold power. This is not that. It's just from means to merchandising to attacking the U.S. Capitol. Yeah, all for the sake of hating one's idea that's half the time not even true. Democrats don't even believe in half that crap, but they believe that the Democrats do, and so there you have it. Okay, what does this has to do with Kanye? So the whole idea with Kanye, with the whole white lives matter, he doesn't care of the implication that it's a this to black people for this period, first of all, or that it's it's holding up white supremacy. He doesn't even think of that. He's not thinking of that. He's not worried about that. It just happens to get caught up in his belief that the Democrats are the worst thing ever on earth and that they're ungod people, that they're the devil people, probably because of abortion. I'm pretty sure he's doing that because he doesn't agree with abortion, the whole thing about Kim wanting to abort his first daughter, whatever. So anything remotely, okay, so go back to, because he made a cryptic quote on Instagram where he made a statement about Black Lives Matter was a scam, and so he upended it, thank me, or whatever, some crap like that. And the ideal is that he believed that Black Lives Matter as an organization was just a stem of the Democratic Party, basically to lead black people astray. So for him to say white lives matter is really an affront to Black Lives Matter, the organization, and therefore him wearing white lives matter is actually in some twisted, weird way that I just figured out. And I'm afraid now because I figured that out. It's really it's an affront to Black Lives Matter, the organization. So him wearing white lives matter is actually supporting black people. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure that's what he's thinking. And I'm surprised I kind of like figured out it's kind of like a Da Vinci Code. I'm sick right now. I can't even say cocaine. Y'all like him. Y'all like him. Y'all want to praise him. Go right ahead. I'm gonna listen to Graduation and keep it moving. Anyway, let me keep it moving, man. That's my breakdown of that. Screw him. Don't. I say this. I'm gonna conclude with this. It should be taken seriously. However, understand that that's what it is. So he's not, in his mind, it really doesn't have anything to do with racism per se. So he's not upholding white supremacist thinking no more than him spending white people money anyway. Get it? So take it serious, but don't take it serious. That makes sense. All's well, nothing's well. Sounds like the Outcast. We're gonna get to the next track, man, because the universe is waiting for me, and the universe is speaking to me. See what I did there? Anyway, so this is my man, Papa Zaniel, with Shake That Ass, respectfully. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
Gotta stay true to my roots. Gotta stay true to my roots. She called me daddy and I told her don't do that. You try to rob me so I told her don't do that. They up the ante but I'm still running through that. We play with choppers, car doors, going through that. Ain't a long talk about the money, naked baby brief. Soaking up the sun, ain't believe me, this ain't Maybelline. Dollar better dope, made it wobble, I'm a fan now. Fell in love and doggy got me asking who the man now. Walking sex simple, see you on the runway. Cat walking high heel model on a Sunday. Laser hump, do the dash, show me what you got. Hit the crump, then drop it low like it's hot. I hit a spot, I ain't trying no. Just apply a little pressure, hit the highs and lows. Body reacting, fill up with passion. Got a climax and ran it back, but it ain't adios. I'm talking big cake money, need the cheddar bread, onions, mozzarella, and the Gouda. Getting guala on the pewter, need the cash on the double, stack the currency and bubbles. Need the hundreds by the dubs and the 50s by the bundles. Laughing ha 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 to the bank, bitch. Play this on repeat and make a young nigga rich. Shake, 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 shake that ass, baby. Booty cheeks, isolated, drive me crazy. Ha ha to the bank, ho. Play this on repeat and watch a young nigga blow. Shake, shake, shake. Shit that ass, baby. We ain't calling women bitches, boy, is you crazy? You ain't learn your lesson, you ain't count your blessings. You ain't wake up from your dream, you ain't switch professions. Still sitting on that couch, still fat head to mouth. Still broke in the press, your hair still a mess. Get a job, matter of fact, get a hustle. Get some pride in your life, get some muscles. Get some better friends that give a fuck about you. Stop thinking about that girl, cause she ain't thinking about you.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, which you just heard my man Papa Zaniel, formerly known as Black Iron, with Shake That Ass Respectfully. And yeah, literally that's the name of the title. Just Shake That Ass Respectfully. So not trying to be hip, cool, because he's a hip, cool person, because he's in LA and I'm in little old Tallahassee. So anyway, without further ado, thank you, Dre Stars. We got Uni Verse in the building, man. Queen, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. For my
Sound
first
great.
time using the earphones. All right. Good.
Thank you for using the earphones. So people come in and straight feedback off top, like, can you? But no, of course, we already know that you are experienced, be it that I stole you from the Set the Bar Mix show to the chat room, like, yeah, let me get you sound interesting.
Yeah.
Get on my show. Round of applause for guest trafficking.
Not guest. Whoa.
I think because that Oplex is gonna say something wild, you know what I'm saying? So I think of something like, what would Oplex say? Oplex would say something wild. Anyway, glad to have you on the show. The energies may be off though, because as I was doing research, I was like, oh shoot, she a Scorpio? She's gonna hate me.
What are you?
All the Scorpios hate me.
What are you?
My birthday was last week.
A Leo?
So.
You're Libra.
She said Leo.
Libra.
Not the other L sign.
You're okay. You're Libra. You're all right.
Yeah, we are. No.
Okay.
I love Scorpios. I can't help but love Scorpios because my daughter, I miss my baby. My daughter is a Scorpio.
Okay.
So actually, I'm in the Scorpio sandwich because
Scorpio
my daughter's a
sandwich.
Scorpio and my dad's a Scorpio.
Okay.
So, yeah.
People. Yeah.
Child. Good God of Zion.
Yeah.
This is my daddy.
You got your hands full.
You tell him. Nah, let me stop. I don't know. Maybe it'll blossom because my baby Mackenzie. Yeah, she's a doll right now. So maybe I'm waiting for them teenage years.
Yeah,
that's what I'm waiting for. Like, you ain't. Where my car at, Daddy? Look here. See, I know I said I was gonna do that when you were 16, but what had happened was,
yeah,
I didn't get the photo shoot I thought I was gonna get in New York, so therefore,
not the photo shoot.
So, but anywho, so also you just dropped your debut album.
Yes.
Your debut album, Nine the album.
Yeah, thank you.
And of course, you guys can guess there are 9 songs on the album.
Yes.
Now that really hit me because anyone that really knows me, and listen, anyone out there, I'm not gonna make this interview about me, but just understand my name is on podcast, so
Right.
I may talk about myself a little bit on here. But no, anyone who really knows me knows that the number 9 is played a very important role in my life. Like, it's weird, like it's freakish. From like my birthday, like my entire birthday is divisible by 9. My last name, my real last name. Matter of fact, I think September. No, September got 10 letters. My last name has 9 letters. My dad was the 9th child in his family out of 13. What else? I graduated class of 99, so I showed my age. What else? I'm 5'9", even though some people may dispute that, but I'm 5'9". Like, the best football season I ever had, I wore the number 9. And I was 9 years old. Trying to think, there's something else. Oh, child, my daughter. That's my daughter that I said is a Scorpio. Was born on November 9th.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Hey. Mary claps.
Yeah.
All right, you my favorite type of
Come
Scorpio.
on now. Okay.
You my favorite type of Scorpio then. We in here. Yeah, man. Yeah. November 9th, 2016. Changed my whole life, man. All right.
That's awesome.
So yeah, if she grew up like you, we may be all right. Maybe all right.
Oh.
We gotta avoid some of the pitfalls. I know you got that one song, and
yeah,
I listened to it twice.
Okay. Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah, it made me angry.
Yeah.
Very, very angry.
Yeah.
Because I refuse.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm a girl dad. Yeah, girl dad. And yeah, thinking about those things. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna talk about it, but like on November 9th, 2016, I said to myself, I have to go to prison for this one. I would have to go to prison for this one. Nobody else. Like, you on your own. You figure that out yourself. Nah. I may have to do something I do not want to do, absolutely, because she mine. Yeah. Like, whatever. So, yeah. So when I listen to that song and just thinking about there's things that's happened with just all black, not all black girls, but too many, way too many black little girls. Yeah, it upsets me. It's a granted, I will give you props. You said trigger warning on the email when you sent it to me. So yeah, that was important. But now while I'm talking about the song, what was the title of it? I'm tripping. I'm just calling it the song.
Dear, you talking about Dear Blank?
Yeah, Dear Blank. Dear Blank, which that was the last song on your album, 9, correct? Okay. Yeah, if you could, because I was reviewing the interview you did with my boys or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, just to go through it, understand that it was very difficult for you to write that song, and understandably so. And you indicated that you had the breakthrough, and the last verse you had trouble, trying to put it together, but you had a breakthrough right before you recorded it. What has been the aftermath since recording Dear Blank?
They're really you mean from like family, close relatives, or you just mean in
or just in general, like just as far as even if there's been like some type of relief from you to kind of finally, get it out in the open.
Yeah. So for me, that's that song I had been trying to get out for like 2 decades.
Right.
I started on it 2 decades ago, and it didn't get finished. I didn't have the strength. Like, I was not ready.
Right.
I was not ready. So once I finally got it out, I can't even describe how liberating and how powerful I felt, you know, after it came out. And I didn't give anybody a warning that, you know, the songs, you know, how with certain songs you may want to sit somebody down and say, you know, got this song I want you to hear before it comes out, you know. There was none of that. So when my sister heard it, when the album came out, she said that song was powerful. You know, she said it was powerful, and there were a few things within the song that she didn't even know, because I just didn't talk about anything. So with her, that was her response. It's with a lot of people, they either don't say anything, like they act like it doesn't even exist, you know, like the song is just not on the album, you know. I listen to the album, you know, and just, which I get that, because it's heavy, you know, especially for people who have grown up with me and had absolutely no idea, you know, people who have known me since I was 9, you know what I'm saying? And for other people, you know, I get inboxes. I have silent supporters who I won't say they will never, but they have never shared, liked, posted anything, reshared or anything, you know, that I've done as far as with the project. But they will inbox me and say, I've listened to this song 3-4 times. Like, this is amazing. You know, it took a lot of courage, you know. So it's the silent supporters that also mean a lot, you know. The ones who not only women. I actually had a guy say, you know, you don't understand how meaningful. Sorry, trying not to get emotional, but yeah, look at you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Yeah. Just, you know, you didn't know how meaningful that song was, and it was important. And when I heard that, it's just like, dang, like that. It didn't even click at the time, you know, that because I was writing from my own personal experience, and I'm always thinking about little girls, you know.
Right.
Now, well, not always, because I'm a boy mom. So, like you say, let me tell you something. Put me under the jail. You hear me?
Right.
Like, I don't care who you are, and I make that very plain with them. Like, nobody has permission. I'm talking about if, and it's not a matter of it going too far, like someone else's perspective of going too far. If someone touches your hand and it makes you uncomfortable, you need to say something. You understand? Because it's not about touching you in like private places. If they touch your hair and it makes you uncomfortable, that is inappropriate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, yeah. So, So, yeah, I feel like it's very powerful. Even a DJ reached out and he was like, you know, I will play this one first. You know, I'm like, wow. Right. Gracious. You
it's not a party track.
Like,
it's not
for real. I haven't even performed that song yet, like at a show, because even at the album release, I played. I didn't perform it. I played the last verse. Before I started, before I even came out, I just played the last verse because the last verse is kind of like, the breakthrough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just like, you gonna play this at the club, like. I'm saying,
Right.
So,
She was gonna work out. You're not gonna
yeah,
kill the vibe.
yeah, it's last on the album for a reason now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, whew, yeah. But yeah,
No,
yeah. So yeah.
I'm reminded. I think I got two songs that's not as heavy as Dear Blank. But actually, one of the songs is titled Dear Emmanuel. Was a letter to myself or my younger self.
Wow.
And yeah, it's one of those joints where it's just like, I'm not gonna play that just randomly because it's emotional. It's one of those joints where, we're writing it. I was crying, like there was teardrops on the page, trying to get through that. And then one song another song that was the end of my first project, and also too, our story is kind of similar in that I did a lot of recording, but didn't put out an official project until later into my career, if you will. So, like in the 2000s, it was me and my cousin who was in a rap group, and we just put out a bunch of mixtapes with our homies. But it wasn't until 2015 that I put out an official project. And the last song on that project was El Fiend. And that's a track just like you. I've never performed it because it's like, how do I perform this really dramatic, depressing, like, and not only that, like I unalive myself in the in the verse. So
wow. Oh
yeah,
no.
so it's like so I can imagine if a DJ like, yo, I'm gonna rock this at the next party.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, that's it's a mood killer.
Yeah.
So no, I can definitely relate. I can definitely relate to that. So, but yeah, man, didn't mean to go that heavy off top. Didn't mean to get top heavy.
Yeah, that's all right. We got it out the way though. So now,
got out of the way.
No, it's fine. I don't mind discussing it. I appreciate it. So, you're not shying away from it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going. I told you I'm with the shenanigans. We're going head first. But no, I will say this though. Before we move on, that I do pray for healings and blessings and continued healing, because I'm pretty sure, like you said it in the interview with Momaki and Oplex, you had to get to that part. You had to get to the point of even being able to write and record it, to write it and then record it. But also to continue healing and encouragement, moving forward. Right. And thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Give you props for sharing it, man. But other than that, matter of fact, we're gonna give people the vibes, man. She got other vibes. We're gonna give y'all some vibes, and we'll come right back, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about Uni Verse. So I'm gonna get y'all this Love Is, and then this The Gods May Be Crazy.
Must be.
I was reading
Must be.
Y'all don't judge me. I was reading the acronym. Child. It's comedic effect. Anyway, this is Uni Verse on the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
what is love? Love to me is no longer having to write hypothetically. It's like water for chocolate, black on both sides. That you give good love to me type of vibes. Protection in the purest form, no doubt. With you and I safe from harm. Doubt that brutal honest shit, even if I ain't feeling it. I know it's not malicious intent, slick. You got some game to you. I attach your name for you. Okay, I'm playing, but what I'm saying is safe for you. In your element, you heaven sent, intelligent. I'm so content. Let me pay your rent. Be your sugar mama. We can plug it out. Zaniel, Kanye, Malcolm and Betty. Ain't playing no roles. We made our own relationship goals. Now that I got my hands on you, I know exactly what I wanna do. Now that I got my hands on you, let me show you what I wanna do. There's this presence in the air, I feel it near. Every way I turn, I know it's here. A beckoning is getting me, I try to hide. It grab my waist, touch my face, our souls collide. You keep me spinning. Where you been? A mystified collision of my continents. No valley low, mountain high, river wide. Crazy X, we already know we finna ride till the wheels fall off. Then together we crawl, getting right back up and dusting ourselves off. Love, it's the way I see you treat your mama. That state of perfect happiness, nirvana. It's that grab my phone and send this text. The train stops here, ain't gon' be no next. You step correct, but yet you never left. Always been in my heart, I know I'm blessed.
And the boy don't stop yet. I mean, the thing you good money now. But look at idiot boy, I run up and start to get me. See me yesterday, I have pussy mouth and tell me to know what from the page. And then someday.
A silent drown in emotion. This really hit the water in my eyes. A surprise, I'ma deal with it. But then I see you stalking my page. It's a bit odd behavior at this stage. But hey, if I were you, I'd unfollow me too. Then be the first one to view my story. I see you, it's cool. Just know that you ain't got it like that. Now you all in your feelings, cause I don't write back. Thoughts must be crazy, right? Must be crazy. Must be crazy, right? Must be crazy. Thoughts must be crazy, right? Must be crazy. Must be crazy, right? Must be crazy.
She ain't lying. Yeah, I ain't come on right. Boom, boom, boom. We're back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard was Love Is and the Gods Must Be Crazy by none other than Uni Verse, who has graced us with her presence on the podcast. She ain't lying. She ain't lying. Child, she ain't lying. Yo, I'm gonna steal that. Let you know.
Trademark pending.
You got TM in the circle around, like, hold up. Hey, come with something else. I'm trying to say a child. Child? Like, you a grown man saying that. I know that's why it's funny. Because I'm a grown man saying child. You ain't lying. Child. we need to be a thing. It needs to be a thing. Man, yo, the flows is so silky, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I love it. The beats is right up my alley. They boom bap, but with like a chill vibe to it, and I'm here for it. I am definitely here for it. I guess off top, now I can get to the basic questions. We went into like the heavy stuff. Now I get the basic questions. So,
okay.
I want to know like who coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the game, who were your influences, aka you know what I'm saying, your top 5. Like what artists really kind of like made your musical platelet, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Like,
so I'm not gonna overthink
this.
this. I know, yeah, because I have different lists for different stuff. You know, like.
Well, let me break it down. If there was an artist, as far as like how you approach music, so not necessarily those who you enjoy. It's like I can enjoy Metallica,
right?
But it's Red Hot Chili Peppers that really like I really listen to their music and really put me in a mindset of how I approach when I write. Right. So what artists do you say, okay, as far as what I hear when I'm making music, these artists is what I can tell contribute to that.
So the first one would have to be MC Lyte.
Word.
For a number of reasons.
Right.
Yeah, so it's MC Lyte, Rochelle Farrell.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
because her vocal style is y'all. If you don't know, it's just Rachel Farrell's vocal stylings, bruh. I know for me, she was like one of the first ones that kind of like you can do that with your voice.
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sound like a hyena. Like what? I'm like, oh,
right.
Like no, that's how she sound, y'all. That's how she.
Right.
Yeah. So it's MC Lyte, Rochelle Farrell. As far as influences, as far as the way that I write, and so MC Lyte, Rochelle Farrell, Tracy Chapman, Andre 3000.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the connect.
Yeah. Andre 3000 and I would have to say the entire Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, she said the entire.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys just had a piece like, yo, check this out, right?
Yeah, because listen, his name alone, that was it. You hear me? My son, my oldest son's name is Dayson. Like that's his. When people look at him and they're like, they think his name is like it's a stage name, like something he gave no.
Right.
That's his birth name. You hear me? Like you been the light. You feel me? Speaking of which, BET Hip Hop Awards tonight, 9:00. My baby dancing for. He's performing with Joey Badass. Plug.
No,
but
yeah, plugging that. We're plugging that.
Yeah, but yeah,
we ain't slide by that. We got a whole son that's gonna be on the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Well, he's been on it before. So,
okay.
Yeah. His first performance was with Sweetie at 2019 BET Hip Hop Awards. And he's danced performed with, I should say, Kanye, Donda at the Mercedes, He's in season 3, episode 3 of Legacies.
Nice.
He choreographed a Rooms to Go Kids commercial.
Right.
He just finished filming a Google commercial.
I saw that. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
He's done some stuff with Disney. Like I be trying to keep up. He just and he teaches. He's like a dance instructor, like at an actual school. So he all over the place, and he's so humble. Right. Like, I love him so much. He's just so oh my gosh, like he's just a phenomenal person. You know, like, and just the cherry on top is he came for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's like relax. You know what I'm saying? We keep it humble about ourselves. You know, but when it comes to
ain't no humble power about that. You did that.
No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to my music, you know, I keep it humble. When he speaks, as far as like what he's doing, he keep it humble. And I'm like, you do that. You supposed to do that. I'm supposed to brag on you. Don't worry about it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
But no, he's a phenomenal person. And I applaud him for having the courage to really get out there and do what he wants to do in his own way. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like he's not trying to take the easy way out. You know, he knows that it's going to be hard work no matter what it is that you do in life, you know, because he went to a performing arts school, 6th through 12th grade. He was at a magnet school, you know, and then he went to Georgia State University for like a year and a semester. And I was always wondering, like, why it seemed like he got an attitude every time I tell him to look for some grants and stuff and all of this for school. You know, it was just he just didn't want to do it. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what happened? You know, so finally he put me
went to Georgia State for a reason. he knew what it was. Like, go to Georgia State, they're gonna put me in the middle of Atlanta. He knew what it was.
And that's what he was doing. He was going to classes, and he was going to he started out like, I think it was 4-4 dance studio, something like that. And he didn't hang out on campus with the other students. Right. He hung out with the dancers, you know. Yep. And finally he was just like, Mom, I want to do this full time. You know, and his dad didn't listen to his dad. But I was just like, you know, I mean, either way, you're gonna have to work hard. And he knows that, you know, like he's really working, he's putting in the work, you know, and he's remaining very humble, very and grateful, you know. So he doing his thing. So God, that's getting back to that.
Right.
That's right. Your name.
Yo, first of all,
light, you feel me? Like,
first of all, shouts out to Dre Star with round of applause for a proud mom. We definitely doing that. We definitely doing that. Yeah. Yo, second of all, look here. You don't even know how you will touch me. No pause. Two things. A, like I said, I got my baby girl. You can already guess what she do.
Dance.
Wow. Dance classes. We did the daddy-daughter dance thingamajig when we lift her up and doing all of that.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, AP in the building. Okay, AP, I see you. Probably made on this end.
I was just like...
So there's that. Actually, 3. I gotta get old girl props. I told you I'm in a Scorpio sandwich. Okay. So I got my dad's Scorpio, my daughter's Scorpio. Forgot to mention that her mom is a Scorpio. So the fact that a Scorpio mom raised a prolific dancer kind of give me some hope for that.
Wow.
And then the third thing is, man, this is crazy. So my daughter has 2 middle names. I'll give y'all way too much information.
Somebody writing it down somewhere.
Right.
The password.
My daughter's middle name is Noor Jahan. And it's an Indian name. It's an Indian name. Asian Indian name. And it translates to light of the world.
Wow. Come on now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah. So that's what so you telling me about your son is like really giving me, you know what I'm saying, like good vibes. I'm like, yo, if the stars gonna align again.
Yes. Look at
hopefully, because man, she like I can understand like how you can be so proud because like looking at my daughter. Like right now, it's called like Disney movies and other, cartoon movies, but just her dancing and even her singing. Like the thing that scared me, like really scared. I was like, "Hey, yo," because I got into rapping because I can't play an instrument nor can I sing. But as I gotten older, I kind of understood music a little more. So maybe, just maybe, at least I can know if I can't hold a note, I didn't hold a note. Like I'm not just tone deaf.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. It took a while. Like I was in my 30s before I kind of realized how you can even try to do a run. As much as I love Kanye.
Right.
But anyway, watching Scene 2 and the character, whatever Tori Kelly play, she's singing along with them. And Tori Kelly like hit this run, her character hit this run, the porcupine hit this run, and she like did it halfway. But the fact that she could even imitate the run like shook me up.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even say nothing because she didn't even know what she was doing.
Yeah.
But she hit that and then she kind of like fell off. There went flat.
Wow.
But the fact that she even yo. So
tap into that.
Even when she was like 2 years old, like I have an acoustic guitar that I don't know how to play. Y'all can judge me. I have an acoustic guitar, and even like 2 years old, and maybe because she used to like the movie Coco, I can see the video of it too. She would strum it, but it'll be at a rhythm. It wasn't like she was just knocking it. She was strumming it, and she was actually like singing a melody.
Wow. And
again, I was shook, like, because it's crazy because apparently my dad used to like music, but it was never a musical thing between me and my parents. Like I discovered music myself. So I never really thought it was anything innate or genetic or whatever. So to see, and granted, I gotta give props to her moms too, because her mom loved music. But to see, you know what I'm saying, that translate to my child, like I didn't expect that. Yeah. So I can only imagine to be able to see your son manifest his dreams the way he's doing it, to where you see him on national television, international television.
Yes.
Yo, that's great. That's greatness.
Yes. Especially for somebody who didn't have no rhythm at 5 years old. Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? That may be a thing. That may be a thing because
I was concerned.
Maybe like a year ago. Yeah, I was trying to teach Mackenzie like, nah, baby, it's here.
Yeah,
it's here. Yeah, and she was like, huh? I'm like, hey, go to your own drum, baby. You'll get it. You'll get it.
She'll get
but
it.
She's a tap dance now, so we're gonna see.
Okay.
Maybe not force her. Maybe that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Maybe her Scorpio mama knows what's going on. So I'm just going fall back and let the challenge manifest. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep you, especially since hopefully we can catch them on TV, or I can just record it later. But before we get up out of here, if you can let the people know how they can get in contact with you. I know they got information below, but even the audio podcast, how they can get in contact with you and how they can get to the album 9.
Yeah, absolutely. The best way to get, maybe I would say the most information, would be my website, which is UniWroteIt.com. UniWroteIt.com. Instagram at Uni Wrote It. Facebook at Uni Wrote It. Twitter, I'm not even sure. It's either Uni Wrote It or Uni Verse 9. I cannot remember because I'm not on there too much. So,
it's Uni Wrote It. I looked it up.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there you go. Uni Wrote It. There you go. Uni Wrote It. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. There you go. Or UniWroteIt.com. You can also find the album. It's on all streaming platforms. But you can support the artist and purchase it for under $10 at UniWroteIt.com.
Do that, y'all.
And
directly,
if you purchase it from my site, you will get to see the original cover art that is not released, and the only way you will see it is if you purchase the album. You'll get to see it, and is so dope. It's like a cartoon version of the 3D version that's on the cover, the cover art now, the album cover art. Cover art, yeah.
And you guys get photos of her being in the studio, which is super dope. as far as the visual as well. So,
right.
Yeah, man, y'all make sure, man, put your money up. Inflation ain't really hit CDs yet. These artists still giving y'all CDs for $10, man. Come on, do it. Just do it. Gas done went down. Gas prices done went down. Chill out. Maybe you said, "Ooh, I love the look of your website." No doubt. Again, if you're looking at YouTube or Facebook, the information is below. If you listen to the audio podcast, I have the information in the description below, so y'all make sure to check that out. And yeah, that's about it, man. Thank you. I wish that we could have talked even more, but I do think we hit some heavy topics, and I was able to talk about something that Mo Mackey and Oplex didn't talk about.
Yeah,
that was the whole thing. Like, all right, if I still an artist, I got to make sure I come up my own spin.
Yeah, I appreciate that. No.
Just like my boys, man. If you listen to the live podcast, of course they go live next week. I mean, not next week. Tomorrow, Wednesday. I think they got DJ Bush over there this week, so that's dope. That's my bro. DJ Bush also goes live on Thursday, so you guys look out for that. Shouts out to DJ Bush. And before we get up out of here, quick plug: my wife, the Phenomenal Cooking Experience LLC. She's doing it right now. October is sold up. November is almost sold up. Whoa. So you better get in where you fit in sooner than later before you miss a spot. Because, yeah, we ain't got that many. Thanksgiving is coming around, and I'm getting food. I ain't even lack food because y'all hungry. Okay. Now, on the other end, photos by Enigma Sept. Of course, that's my photography page. You can check it out at photos with an S by Enigma September.squarespace.com. You can check out my photography there, and you can also book a session with your boy. October, as far as right now, is wide open. I may do another mini session like I did last month, but yeah, holler at your boy if you're looking for some photos in Tallahassee area. But without further ado, we're gonna get up out of here. See you guys next week. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.